I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd places going.
Viral. Banks, have you ever been to a fortune teller?
I never have. Nope.
Really?
Never. Nope.
You never wanted to know your fortune?
Yeah, I wanted to be a surprise all the time. Yeah. One question. Why do they call it a fortune teller? I mean, that's very optimistic. I mean, I should have probably been to. With it being so optimistic, a fortune teller. I wonder why I haven't been to one. I mean,
Yeah, I would think you would have at least once.
really? Why?
I don't know. Uh, you seem to like. I I wouldn't peg you as someone that's into the occult, but I could see you. I could see you messing with tarot cards or something like that. That kind of fortune telling.
Wow, that says a lot about you. Josh, what about you? Have you been to a fortune teller?
I have not.
Do you want to?
Not really.
Not either.
Just no interest.
I would go ahead.
But plus, I don't know if you've seen documentaries on cold reading and how that works, and there's a lot of psychology there, of course.
Yeah, there's I don't know if it's an art to it or a science to it. I think there's a science to it.
It's a science.
There's a science to it. Yeah. Which is I mean, that fascinates me, how people can go into a room and cold read the room, or I guess cold.
I was talking to a person on the other side, and name began with an M. There's got to be. Does that sound familiar? A name that starts with an M. You know anyone with a name that starts with an M?
Mary. Hey, how about Mary?
Mary. Yes, that's who it was.
Now there are some, and I have not. I mean, I've seen hypnotists do some crazy stuff, and that's also a science to it. And there are magicians that do some incredible stuff. And it's imaginative, and it blows your mind. Something
entertaining. It's entertaining.
It is entertaining. I think it's entertaining of the mind. However, I like to mull around in how did that happen, more than I like to mull around in tell me how it happened, so that, because once I know it happened, I just it's like I ate a dozen donuts and I want to barf. It's just like, oh God, that was so simple. That was the simplest thing. It wasn't this and this and this and this and 18 different points I had to make to get to it. There was a movie called Now You See It.
Now You See Me.
Now You See Me. I think it is. It's a bunch of celebrities. Magicians that get together, and they kind of not compete. They do some crazy stuff, and I really like that show. That movie. There was two of them. The movie just like, okay, what's next? How do they do that? And you get to know at the end how they got to do it, and that was very.
Well, I don't watch TV, but the one show that I try to, anyways, even though I can't, I hate turning on the TV, is Penn and Teller, Fool Us, where magicians try and fool these master magicians.
Right.
And it's just right.
Now, why is it with you? Why do you find that so fascinating? Because you want it to be fooled? Or you want to be fooled, or you
I want to figure it out. I like to be challenged. So I want to figure out, like, can I figure out how they did it? Usually I can't. Yeah.
So what is it about figuring it out that you like? I mean, I love to figure out the most efficient way to bring hot water into my shower.
Yeah, I like to figure out how they got that dollar bill signed by the contestant inside an ice block, inside of a stuffed beaver, hanging on the back of the auditorium by a noose. Like, that's the kind of shit, like, how the fuck did they do that?
Sleight of hand, my friend. I mean,
that's like sleight of beaver. I don't know what that is, but so I want to tell you your fortune.
Okay, tell me.
I have a fortune. This is unopened fortune cookie. I don't know what's inside of it yet, but I'm going to open it live right here because I want to know what your fortune is.
Okay, so this is mine, not your fortune.
This is yours. Besides
No, no.
cancer. This is
If
amazing.
there's two of them, if there's two in there, there's one for you and one for me.
Oh, there's only one. So I'm going to give this fortune to you.
Okay, you got it.
Ready?
You got it. Sometimes they have two. Sometimes they have two. Okay. Just see.
Nope, this one only had one. Sorry.
All right. Kind of do this to the paper. Kind of like lick your fingers and do this because there might be two papers together.
Oh, no, just one. So let's see. Your fortune is learn Chinese. Oh, no. Sorry, other side. I have your lucky numbers too. Ooh. Be assertive when decisive action is needed.
Isn't that like just basically common sense? Be assertive when action is needed.
Well, let me ask you, do you think most people are assertive when decisive action is needed?
Yeah.
I mean,
when okay, let's take it apart. Be assertive. So be bold, correct? Be ready. Be on alert. Be
forceful, assertive, forceful.
Okay. So be during 9/11 there was this one word they always said, be ready, I forgot the word. I'm thinking of that word now. Anyway, that word's not coming. All right. So be assertive, be forceful. Huh?
Was it be the bomb?
No. I don't know what it was. If I know, I'll let you know. It'll come to me. Be forceful when a need. When
decisive action
is needed. Okay, so when it's needed, decisive action is needed. So decisive action is the focus here, I think. Yes? So when something happens where somebody needs to be decisive, you need to be need to make a decision, decide, right. Got it. Make sure you're forceful at it. Yeah? Right.
So you have a choice, right? You can hide from decisions, or you could be forceful and grab them and take hold of them. Where do you think most people lie? You think most people kind of like shirk away and hit the denial and kind of like don't want to make a decision?
I feel that is where I used to be. I was definitely don't make a decision, run away from it, hide, put my head in the sand, not literally, figuratively, be away from a position where I needed to make a decision. Nowadays, I am all for making a decision. You know, my day is built around being in a space that if I'm going here and I want to switch, I can switch and make a decision and here. And even when I talk to people and I'm with people, I like to see bold decisions. I like to see decisions made, not mansy-pansy, not like, well, maybe. I like to, let's get into it. You think this and you think this, why? Good. And you're going to do what? Why are you going to, I just, that's my OCD actually coming through.
Yep. So, but if most people don't do it that way, then I would argue common sense is to hide from decisions. That fortune I just read to you is not common sense.
Okay. So you're saying hide. If I don't want to make this forceful decisions, if I don't want to be forceful in deciding, right, then hide from it. Yeah. Who comes up with those anyway?
I don't even know. There's probably some poor person in the back room
on a typewriter.
Yeah, probably.
Typing each one of them out. I wonder if there's like somebody has to then like proof them. Oh, this is a bad one. You misspelled a word, or oh, what is it in a pair of pants that you get inspected by number 9 or something?
Yeah, exactly. Who's number 9?
And that's the same paper as a fortune cookie. Possibly the Inspector 9 is the same one that's doing the fortune cookies.
But just imagine, like, this fortune cookie had to travel probably from the Far East, all the way over here, just to let you know to be assertive when taking decisive action.
Yeah. And
I hope
and
you
my under
appreciate it. Yeah.
I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the globalism. I mean, we are becoming globalized. Um, I do I have read or heard that fortune cookies are a Chinese way of accommodating American curiosity, I think, maybe. They never have fortune cookies in their country. And then
No,
when they
no.
came to the States, they were like, how can we get Americans to eat Chinese food? Well, we'll give them a little prize. It's the Cracker Jack prize at the end
It's
of the meal.
That's it. How do we get them to eat this garbage? Because look, it's absolute garbage. How do we get them to eat this garbage? We
Wait.
bribe
No.
them. We bribe
Okay.
them
Okay. I must say, I like Chinese food, vegetables, rice. There's a little bit of oil in there too.
a little bit, a little bit. Oh my goodness. I'm already getting a stomach ache just thinking about it.
Um, I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd places. Going
Viral.